welcome back to Controversy on TAN Network. We'll go into Tulip's story now. High-frequency concert for dogs in Australia.
Yeah. It's the first of its kind in the world. And it happened in Sydney, Australia, at the Opera House. Well, I love
the Opera House.
At the Opera House.
Really?
Actually, it's at the stairs of the Opera House.
Yeah, I was going to say. I don't think it'd be in the Opera House.
It's part of the Vivid Light Festival in Sydney.
Yeah.
The thing is, the person who come up with the idea is the artist, the musician, American musician. Why I'm not surprised. Named Laurie Anderson and her husband Lou Reed.
One of my favorite artists in the world.
Yes, the thing is, she said there's one day she was playing concert and she was just thinking to her friend, what if when we open our eyes and all the audience were dogs, thousands of dogs. So she came up with this idea and come up with a 20 minutes long piece of music called Music for Dogs. It also includes a super high pitch that human like us couldn't hear.
Wow.
Include in the music.
We couldn't hear?
Well, because it's adjusted to the frequency of what dogs can hear. So there's a, look at that, there's a bunch of dogs attending. Also the vet stand by. He says there's only one minor injury reported, just some man stepping on his dog's leg. Nothing happened, just sore legs.
Okay.
It's not, well, just sore leg. And at the end of the day, everyone happy, and I think it's really cool.
Look how spoiled Aussie dogs are. Aussie dogs are so spoiled. It's really funny. I remember once.
You've met my dog, right?
So yes, well actually, I think your dog's a bit of an Aussie dog. I remember once when I was like a teenager and I was being a bit of a rebel, and I was sort of going through stuff. Well, and I remember this dog being chauffeur driven in a Rolls Royce going past me and my friend, and I thought that dog's got a better life than I have.
Nice.
Like this poodle in the back of a Rolls, and there was no one else in there. So
no one else. Or maybe he's on the way to pick up his owner.
Yeah. Or maybe his owner owns a limo.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course. No, I mean, obviously.
Like, he's a
but
driver.
But actually, then again, I do remember a cat inheriting 15 million Aussie once.
Really?
Yeah, one cat.
Yeah, many years ago from a very rich old lady.
What would the cat do?
No, it's just, I think
she good time.
She's just afraid that her cat won't be taken care of well enough if she passed away. So she just decided to.
That's a lot of money, though.
Yeah, I would like to have a
tail wagging.
But now, reportedly, everybody happy.
No, I just want to tell you a bit of background about Laurie Anderson. Is I've known of this woman since I was actually probably 5 years of age.
Right.
Because my parents are she's an avant-garde artist from America, who basically, especially as a woman artist, avant-garde artist, is instrumental in actually changing the face of music as we know it today, seriously, in so many different ways, and even like film scores and things like that. And she did I think it was about 1979, 1980, a track called Superman that just went, ha, 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 Superman. And it went for 20 minutes. It's the first thing. It's amazing, and it basically changed the way people listen to music from sort of.
She's an artist.
Yeah, she's amazing. And
Does she do lyrics?
Yeah, she does. She does. Yeah, lyrics like it's avant-garde. It's experimental.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But avant-garde's obviously the best word to use for it. And she is completely amazing.
Well, I
love this woman.
I think what she did is great.
And this is obviously first off also. Do you know what I mean?
First of its kind.
Yeah, she's incredible.
If it happened in where I live in my hometown, I'll take my dog there too.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll have a
So
good time.
what would the dog do when the
they just sit there and listen. Some dog what's it called, howl.
Yeah.
Some dogs just like wagging their tails and just sit there. And the dog is like everybody have their own personality, have their own favorite kind of music.
Yeah.
So some of them do enjoy the classical part. Some of them do enjoy the wailing part.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, she is actually like a music scientist. So she probably actually worked out some type of thing to make the frequency so unique that it actually harmonizes with the animal instead of, I mean, I've seen these whistles before in America where if a dog's being vicious, they blow it, and it can be quite disturbing to the dog, but it stops it being vicious though. It's almost a frequency, like really weird frequency, but it actually, dogs and cats and I think rabbits or something, it makes them sort of stunned. It's dangerous. So that wouldn't be that. She would actually have things that probably really soothe the animal. It's a whale?
It's a whale sound. It's a high frequency whale sound that people couldn't hear. It's a high pitch electronic whale thing.
I would love to. I wish I could
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe listen to it
Yeah.
a little bit.
There
Just
was
because I
a-
want to know like
There
how
was-
high is
Yeah,
a high.
yeah.
There was only a little part of it show in the news clip or in the video
Yeah.
clip. I didn't be able to find
Yeah.
the whole thing, and they didn't show the part. Or even if they show the part of the
Yeah.
well thing, we wouldn't know because we
Yeah.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear it at all. It's not
Yeah,
what's
but
it
when you
called,
can hear a
audible?
whale, it's weird because where I used to live in Australia, I was on the most eastern point of the country, and basically the only thing across from us was actually Los Angeles. So that's like the farthest stretch
Right.
of water in the world, and all the whales would go there in Australian winter, well, the centre of Australian winter, and you could actually hear them at 3 in the morning. You'd sometimes think, what's that noise? And you could faintly hear them doing sort of mating calls and then whatever, you know. Yeah, really. I mean, for humans can hear it, obviously. But I'm a whale
Interesting.
myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Feeling
I'm
as
all
fat
for
as a
that
whale
too.
also at the moment too, but that's another story.
So maybe there should be a concert here in Thailand.
For whales?
Oh God, that will
Not
be
for whale.
that will be an issue with Thai dogs owner. The thing is, I don't want to be discrimination or stereotype, but I've been to Pet Expo. I've been to dog park in Thailand. There is this thing about the Thai dogs owner that are not so responsible to their dogs.
Yeah.
West.
Yeah.
They would just, if their dog poop, they're not, most of them not picking it
Yeah.
up. While I will have plastic bag with me
Yeah.
all the time because I believe whatever come out of my dog, I have to
Of
like
course,
clean
yeah.
after him.
Yeah, but remember you lived
Whatever
in the
come up.
States for a long time, so you've learned these sort of ways
Yeah.
of the Californian.
And this is the
Yeah.
reason why a lot of park in Bangkok in Thailand
Yeah.
don't allow dog
Yeah.
only because most of the owner
Yeah.
not responsible for
Yeah.
their dogs being.
Because you're saying that in New York, you find more dog poop in New York City than you actually do in the west coast of America, like in, say, Los Angeles and San Francisco.
really?
It's yeah, most definitely. As I've lived in both.
They don't pick in-
Yeah,
it
not
up?
as much. New York's a whole different, it's a bigger sort of more crazy, squashed in metropolis opposed to LA, even though LA, as you understand, is crazy, but it's more garden, more open,
There's some,
more clean.
Yeah, some party now
Yeah.
they even have just a plastic bag hanging out on a public
Yeah,
space.
yeah, like in
just,
Australia they
just
have this-
make sure
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
like have
Yeah.
bags to pick up
Even
the
where
dog
we
stuff.
just saw now in the bay in Botany Bay, like where the Sydney
Opera
Harbour,
House.
you've got doggy bags
Dog
Right.
for poopies
Doggy bags.
hanging like
that just
every
reminded me
every
of
100
leftover
meters.
from the
Of food.
restaurant.
we can use that for that too. We call that doggy bags. too.
So do you want a doggy bag for your poop? So yeah.
Yeah, I think I would love it if we have it, but then you know what? It's gonna be like I said in Pet Expo.
Yeah.
On the first day of the exhibition, I took my
Yeah.
dog there, and there in the middle
Yeah.
of walkway, there's like a big pile of poopy.
Yeah.
And it's in air conditioning. I feel so bad for the janitor of
Yeah.
that place
Yeah, of
because they have to
course.
clean it up
Of
later,
course, yeah.
only because the owner
Yeah.
wouldn't, taking care of it.
Yeah, but I actually think when I went to one of our Ankati Sunasar's parents' house a little while ago, right out towards Savunapum,
Right.
there's a beautiful park there, like, the sort of the more wealthy areas that's all blocked off, or like where you guys live. And they've got a private park for the residents of a large area. I'm sure actually they did have doggy bags there.
That's nice.
Yeah, so,
nice.
yeah, nice yellow looking ones.
Well, it's good
So
enough.
yeah, I mean, so you can actually see them. So yeah. Anyway, but I mean, like down where I live in central Bangkok, well, like so I don't think so.
Yeah, well, not many people would be able to
Yeah,
afford.
we
having
only
a
see with
house
stray
or-
dogs
or-
anyway. It's
Bomb
very
mine.
rare. Yeah.
Yeah. No, apparently, talk about dog show. There
Yeah.
will be a dog show at the end of the month. I just read the news
Oh,
today.
the Pet Expo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be the Pet Expo coming up at Queen Circuit
Yes.
Center.
So
Okay.
those of you who wants to get the hotel with, where you take the dog
Yeah.
with you, then you can go and check it out.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I got
Dog
a deal
hotel.
from it like
Yeah.
2 years ago
Yeah.
to Hua Hin, and
Yeah.
I think last year to Kanchanaburi or
Yeah.
something. We
Yeah.
have a really good time.
Yeah. Well, girls, we'll see you after the break.